He had a chance, a realistic chance of catching Jabbar at 6 MVPs.
Here's Jordan. It's out there, but just floating, not really into the flow yet.
Team basketball again. Great block, Scottie Pippen. One possession back when Scottie makes the great extension. Remember, he's dragging that leg a little bit. You see the grimace. This is the first exercise Scottie against Miami when he only played 7 minutes.
And the first foul committed by either team. 5:45 left in the first. Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen played only 7 minutes. Games called on this foul.
Marv, you say not serious. That's because it's not on your foot. Scottie Pippen.
That is always a consideration.
A team like this in a long time.
Shannon Anderson, a second-round draft pick. Utah did not have a number 1. The opening for
on Shannon Anderson, and then the little handoff, one hand, just a touch pass as Scottie Pippen finishing, but
go in 3 weeks here.
That was for you,
Bill. Beach volleyball, yes. Particularly by a man as big and strong as Carl Malone.
Rodman, terrific ball instincts, and he fires. Dennis submitting charge from recent development. On the loose ball, one of his great skill. Jazz lead. Utah ball as we get going. Hornacek stuck into the backcourt. Malone up front with Ostertag and Russell off.
Hard-nosed defender who will stand in against anyone, no matter how big they are. Everybody's getting their hands on passes here.
Oh, Scottie Pippen with a good-looking three-point show here tonight. The Jazz 46, the Bulls 43. Oh, the block. Pippen uncontested. Jordan at the guards, Pippen, Rodman, and Longley up front. Pippen putting moves on Russell, and hit.
Scottie Pippen, one of the greatest players of all time.
Hawker waving it off. Now Jordan posting up Hornacek, going glass well in the first half. Came up short. There's Pippen with the steal.
Phil Jackson.
He's only taken 5 shots since the first quarter when he took 11.
Jordan putting moves on Isley and pops it out. Pippen the three. A ball.
Pippen gets wide open because they have to double team Jordan with the lineup that Chicago's coming with, and Isley the only guy in there to match him.
Out of 5 seconds. Isley lost it. Here's Pippen. Chased by Hornacek. And Pippen goes all the way. 0.5 of a second. Some shuffling, as is Phil Jackson. Brian Williams back in. Pippen got a piece of it to break up the pass. Michael Jordan sitting down, getting a rest. Scottie Pippen. Well, Scottie Pippen with 24 the shot attempt.
Brian Russell defensively keeps chasing. Now Scottie's never going to shoot a turnaround 3 going left. Brian Russell playing an undisciplined team
and lost only once. And that loss was game 2 against Atlanta this season in the second round. Scottie Pippen commentary on Midwestern life.
You'll hear a different crowd in Utah, I guarantee you that.
Carr on the recovery. Spinning his way on Hornacek. Rebounded by Hawker. Pippen for 3. Yes! Hugh Evans, Steve Javi, and Bennett Salvatore. The block by Pippen.
Sequence on the back cut there. Scottie Pippen leaves the ground the first time. Too slow of a delivery, and Scottie comes up.
And Jerry Sloan opening up with the Hornacek on George. Nice short pass. Hawker
on that foot. But then he just back cuts on Brian Russell. Have no idea how
Scottie Pippen started game 1. Not very sure of himself on his feet. He just can't get into the game yet.
Here's Jordan. Setting it up for Pippen.
Now the running game of Chicago just getting the...
In the first, the foul called on Rodman.
This is what the Bulls want to do. Get it out and run. Get some easy baskets to Jordan with Pippen filling the lane.
They lead 29-24. Now Jordan putting moves on Anderson. Yes.
Good transition defense that time by Chicago to get back and cut it off.
Adam Keefe has come on for the first time. Long rejected. Recovered by Anderson.
numbers haven't been there. Receives a great screen, but then so many dribbles allows four Bulls right in there. Scottie Pippen sort of rhythm. They have a great opportunity to take over this game.
Yes, 1 second. Russell getting set to check back in. Here's Harper for 3.
Starting to lay some lumber on Stockton.
With the steal. Jordan putting the moves on. The look away for Pippen.
Ball, flurries on defense, creating turnovers, getting the steal, and then quickly converting at the other end as Jordan breaks through the defense and spotted Scottie Pippen way before that, but delivered it right on time for Scottie to finish.
But a guy in Harper's situation, when you play with a great player like a Jordan, a Malone, or a Bird, you just have to do your job like Luke Longley.
The low post drawing the double team from Greg Foster, and not a wise double team despite the fact that Pippen had a size advantage over Hornacek because nobody expected.
Rashad will host NBA at the Finals that will make this year's NBA Finals so compelling.
Players use bad footwork. That's something that the Bulls have done as they continue to pick apart.
Pippen for 3, yes. Well, both clubs have come out firing from long.
Looks okay.
You guys mentioned the
Outs game, and the Bulls are leaning over on their pull.
Jerry Sloan called them out. Called them a bunch of sissies, basically, who didn't want to play.
Here's Brian Williams. Don Casey, the czar of the zones, and I say that.
Wayne's the brilliant performance here in this playoffs.
Yes, 6-point. Jazz lead, just under 2 minutes to go in the first. Brian Williams, that'll count. It is a goaltender.
On the bench right now, Scottie has not asserted himself. The other guys don't really have much going for him, particularly Tony Kukoc with his sore foot.
And with the
Jazz by 18. The alley-oop for Jordan. So it is Utah 51, Chicago 35.
But at the defensive end
Himself.
well, he didn't want to come out of the game. 4 minutes to go in the half. His team's struggling as Pippen gets one.
Pippen again for 3. Well, Scottie Pippen with successive 3-pointers, and the Jazz lead down to 12. Well, they're not even playing Keith for the shot.
Scottie Pippen trying to back up into the lap of Malone to try to help out, because Karl Malone is a scoring machine right now.
Teammates to join him down court.
A very unaggressive offensive game for the Bulls. Pippen, that as this series wore on, that foot could become
a foul to give.
Oh, Pippen with the block from behind.
Against Utah.
And here's Jordan for 3, rebounded by Longley. Jordan gives it up. Pippen. Yes, a 3 for Scottie Pippen, who has been off, along with Michael Jordan. Able to bring the Bulls back into a game that appeared to be gone in the third quarter.
Anytime Michael Jordan makes any kind
Jordan played by Stockton. We're just under 3 minutes remaining in the fourth. Pippen again with room for 3. Yes! Scottie Pippen with 2 enormous 3-pointers.
He's going to draw the defense. They're going to watch Michael Jordan, and it's going to leave Kerr and Pippen open.
Stockton on the run, leading Foster, who is rejected by Jordan. Jordan able to pick up the loose ball, has a 3-on-2. Pippen steps back to shoot the 3. 94-86.
By Utah.
Scottie Pippen, 4 of 7 of
the hands of John Stockton at this point.
And the Bulls 88. We come up on a half-minute remaining. Pippen from way downtown, and that's 7 3-pointers to tie an NBA Finals record again. The game is tied at 6. Here's Jordan slipping it over to Pippen. Open shot for Jordan. Kerr. We're opening minute, second quarter. Nice fake by Stockton that had Kerr going. Offensive foul.
Picks up his second foul, and everybody's standing underneath the basket, flopping, taking charges.
And that thing, back in game 2, he was seething, saying that they lost their will against the Chicago Bulls, and they were certainly able to turn it around in game 3. Pippen getting the roll. That's his first field goal. It's the Jazz 23.
Couple of rebound edge early in the second quarter.
Pippen broke it up. Alert defensive play. Pippen chased by Stockton, able to beat him. Protected the dribble. And
First half of the Bulls and the Jazz. But first, a message from Prudential.
Rodman at the post. Pippen. Jordan open. Rebound Pippen. Scottie Pippen on a putback. That foot looking much better.
Well, actually, Dennis Rodman does a good job here. Maybe the first positive thing that he did all night by screening out a couple of white shirts.
Major factor in the second quarter. Scottie Pippen, beautiful lead. Luke Longley.
And then Scottie Pippen with the ball fake. Guys running by. Once you penetrate Chicago, there is no way you're going to keep them.
Hornacek. Blocked by Pippen, but recovered in the third quarter.
And finally the crowd into it.
Meanwhile, Phil Jackson trying to buy some time for Michael Jordan. And Scottie Pippen goes to the line. Let's check in. Pippen was trying to use the screen, and he does. Scottie Pippen.
Steve Kerr, a better defensive job there. And then Scottie Pippen using that moving physical game for Steve, but he is taking his licks as well.
Here's Pippen with the step and the bucket, and the Bulls.
Big men doing a good job on Carl, forcing him into the fadeaway. Carl might want to turn and face and give him a little bit of space to operate.
Kukoc with the screen. Kukoc for three.
Toward those rebounds and defensive plays.
All right, here's Jordan. And tipped home by Pippen.
Jordan down the lane. Everybody backs off him. He throws up the runner. And then Scottie Pippen anticipates the miss. Just gets it way above the rim. Waits. And throws it down with his left.
Well, Jeff Hornacek came over to help out on the Jordan shot. Nobody helped Hornacek.
Stockton finding Russell. And Russell called for the offensive foul.
The ball out of the hands of John Stockton. Make other people make decisions. And in this case, Brian Russell, they would...
Malone again from the outside. Rebounded by Pippen, and here comes Jordan. Chase from the angle. Jordan puts it away.
Chicago defense and rebounding. Scottie Pippen finding him. Karl Malone made a half-hearted effort to get there. Then if you're going to allow Jordan to...
Reach and foul, and the sarcastic applause.
And the ball's 12.
What kind of defense is that? You double team and then both guys back on Scottie. Emphatic dunk.
And the foul. Scottie Pippen with
Trying to get to that basket ever since the game started. Finally able to clear himself free of Chris Myers, and then going up big time.
The injured left foot is feeling better. Still cannot force it. Looking to get a foul call. Kukoc. Jordan shoveled to Harper. Over to Pippen.
And open because all eyes on Jordan. Once again, Jordan draws the crowd. Even the Bulls now getting away with the extra pass. Just a...
The second quarter. Dennis Rodman a little bit more reluctant about taking those outside shots. Pippen. Bulls have made their last 6 shots. Here's a mismatch. Hornacek got help. Pippen off the fake, dumped it off. Longley, yes, and it counts. Stockton running the floor. Nowhere to go. Able to dish it to Russell. Pippen with the rebound. 1 minute to go in the first half. Kukoc for 3. Yes.
Told by the Jazz players that Jerry Sloan really threw a tirade at halftime, screaming at them, unhappy that they were up 16 and then lost the lead. Said we'd need.
Shot clock down to 5. Pippen played by Hornacek. Yes. CNBC. That's immediately following our game special on CNBC. Immediately 4 times. It is 2-2 right now in this game number 5. As Michael. Carl's pass broken up. And Pippen able to come up with it on the deflection. Jordan fires for 3. Yes.
Poise, confidence, discipline. The exchange between Pippen and Jordan. Once, twice. Right back. You do it, big guy. Pump fake, freezes the defense. The jumper, net. Then he's...
Hornacek passed on the 3 and lost it. Here comes Pippen by 2. history, but will go certainly have their chances as opposed to the other night. 10 on the shot clock. Pippen backing Hornacek. Here's Jordan for three. Yes. In the fourth quarter.
That's hard to believe that you can lose track of time and score as Karl Malone.
Post up Scottie, and then for no reason they double team Scottie down low and leaving Michael Jordan. He knocks down this three, sucking air, got the back massage from Scottie Pippen. I think
Russell took the extra step right in front of the Chicago bench. Hornacek fires and immediately looked over at Bennett Salvatore. Utah Jazz looking to tie the series, which would set up a 7th and final game here at the United Center on Sunday night. Pippen, yes, will go to the line, fouled by Luke Longley.
Well, Scottie Pippen, shot clock winding down, just backing in till he got comfortable.
That real double clutch, the hitch on the way up that took it out of his rhythm. Nobody can block that shot. Just go ahead and shoot it.
And here's Pippen again.
Turning and shooting right in his face, coming down in transition once again, getting the size advantage over Hornacek, kissing.
When you feel sick, you play better. I never felt that.
So he may be trying to psych himself up about tonight's game or the series in general while providing post-game commentary. Plus, after
Chicago Bulls settling for too many perimeter shots.
Finds the open Foster. Oh, way off.
Watch your face.
And Scottie Pippen.
Terrific job by Well, a wild shot by Greg Foster, and just a good job by Brian Williams to follow that. Usually they're tough to catch. They usually hit you in the head. And a smart play by Pippen just to keep on going as Brian Williams out against the tough second half Chicago defense.
This a Chicago team that went 39-2 here at home during the regular season. That's the best mark in the league. It counts in the foul. Scottie Pippen.
Chicago has a great knack of attacking where the defense is weakest. That's Hornacek on Pippen. They just continue to roll him into the lane.
3. And Ostertag able to get to the rebound.
Terrible.
Oh, the steal.
Minutes ago from the left corner, forced one here, but then saw this one coming all the way like a free safety in football. And then all Ostertag can do is great.
Karl Malone also getting better. What separates Jordan is great defense, Scottie Pippen, and here comes Jordan.
Here on NBC, the British with a round of 67 today. Our coverage can
Scottie had leg whipped him a little bit and some run the 2-on-1.
Only the first illegal defense that was called. It counts in the foul.
Now Hornacek in foul trouble. That'll bring Shannon Anderson. Terrific position this time by Scottie Pippen. The drop step and able to avoid any double team that it was
at 4. But as I'm watching Scottie play,
30 p.m. Eastern right here on facing Rebecca Lobo and the New York Liberty. Anderson way off after the setup by Stockton. Pippen for 3. Yes. Points for Michael Jordan.
I don't think you can let Michael Jordan. Oh, what a pass.
Anderson blowing the
Scottie Pippen's 5th foul. Here comes Pippen on Shannon Anderson from behind. All ball.
Pippen and Shannon Anderson cannot convert the layup.
That's the second time he's blown the layup, and this time was about to do. 5 seconds remaining in regulation. The inbound. Pippen rolls it to Kukoc, and the Chicago Bulls have won their 5th championship in the last 7 years. Just 0.6 of a second remaining. It's a 4-point lead. There will. Now probably they'll say now it's over. The clock did run out.
Shannon Anderson on the floor, not really a threat. Scottie Pippen looking to hang in the middle of the floor, so quick to it, and then having the wherewithal to knock it loose to Kukoc before.
Who could it be? 5 finals, 5 championships, 5 MVPs. He showed us he's the best basketball player in the world. He's got the most courage we've ever seen. Congratulations, Michael Jordan, 1997 Finals MVP. championships out of
I want to take my hat off. Let me put it on. I want to take my hat off to the two leaders on this team, Scottie and Michael, who did a wonderful job.
Michael, you're named MVP, but as you accepted the trophy, you said to Scottie that he was your MVP.
Scottie Pippen, we're a tandem. It's hard to split us up. He means a lot to me when I go out and play on the basketball court. He relieves a lot of the pressure that I have to deal with. I try to do the same for him. It's hard to take this MVP by myself. He's got to take half of it. I take the trophy, he may get the call.
Scottie, the first one had to be real sweet. What about the fifth one?
This one is great. It was a lot tougher for us, a very difficult task to beat the Utah Jazz. We take our hats off to them. They gave us a hell of a series, but we stepped up as champions should do, and we brought it back home for number 5.
Yeah!